Good morning, everyone. It is Miss Janine here, and I wanted to take a few minutes and just go over some rumors, myths, share tips, some things that were in the check-ins that were common themes that I kept seeing. Number one, I think it has changed. Maybe it has always been four, but you are required to engage with four of your classmates over 4 days. That's not my rule. That is in the school rule. It's in the infographic that Tracy created that I did the original video on showing you the different things. So go back and look at that video and infographic if you're unclear. But engage with four peers, different days at a minimum. I mean, you can do less and you'll earn less points, but four or more, you're going to peak at the highest level. Great way. I know some of you said, I don't have time. I only have time to do 1 day a week. I challenge you, I think everybody has a smartphone or an alarm on your computer or a watch. Set an alarm. Same time every day. It goes off. You log on. Read from, maybe you just pick who's ever at the top that you haven't replied to. Read it, reply, get out of, run spell check, and get out of there. That's all you got to do. And that's one. And it took what, maybe 5-10 minutes of your time? Now, remember when you're engaging, it's not just good post, nice post. Grab your book and use some keywords. Grab some outside research you maybe found to supplement. Remember, the tracking calendar has outside sources for you to read to help supplement your post. Use keywords in your engagement and in your post. That will just make it stronger. And again, you'll get more points. So again, reply to 4 peers over 4 days. And you hit that part. I'm seeing some posts that are fabulously written, but then you lose the points. I can't give you 100 because you only replied to maybe one person or 2 or 3, but they were all on the same day. So again, I didn't make up the grading rubric. Other instructors did not make this up. It is set by the school. And guess what? We're watched. They watch us to see if we're doing our job correctly, if we're, holding you accountable, because this is preparing you for real life. So I don't mean to sound like the nag, but get in there. 4 peers over 4 days. Another thing, post length, again, make sure you're trying to aim for 150 or more words. That's going to peak you at the top of the points. I'm noticing when I'm grading that some of you have not done anything but the discussion post. Look in the tracking calendar or the weeks tab. It's up on the left. Look at the weeks tab, watch the lecture, look at the discussion post, and then there's another one. I think it's called activities. Open that up and it will tell you what is due. Now, pay attention to what is really due. You may need to print these and underline. You may need to print the activities, what's due, and number them. Make a checklist for yourself. I saw lots of great outlines, but they didn't follow through with all the requirements that the school wanted you to do. They're not mine. I didn't make these up. The school did. So when they wanted an outline, show me the references where you're going to use them within the outline. A lot of people didn't do that. I even made a quick video and highlighted, don't forget the APA formatting in the reference list. I would say probably over half of you did not give me the reference list, even though I had given you a nudge last week. So please go back, look at the announcements, read what is due, and make sure you're giving us all parts of what is due. As we start gearing up, you're going to have not only the portfolio project you'll be finishing, but it's the other project, and it just escaped my mind what it was called. But with that one, you're going to need a PowerPoint with voiceover. I had a couple people tell me they don't know how to do that. I will find some videos, or I'll create one to walk you through, hopefully maybe tomorrow or later in the week. I will get that to you. And if I forget, then just give me a shout out, and say, hey, can you find me a video. I want to practice how to do a PowerPoint. Shared some great resources last week. Grammarly. I know some of you used the paid version already, and it shows phenomenally in your posts. The free version, I use the free version. I was just introduced to it maybe a month or two ago, and actually only started using it a couple of weeks ago for myself. And it catches things that the normal spell check, grammar check does not catch. And again, I encourage you to use these tools, the spell checker, the Grammarly, which is a free version, because the third thing we grade word count, engagement, and then mechanics. On some of the posts, I've had 8, 9, or more typos, grammar errors. Again, we are attempting to set you up for success academically, personally, professionally, through your writing, your homework, your focus, those type of things. So I'm sharing tools and resources that will help you for the rest of your career. You don't have to use them and dump them for this class. Use them forever. Read your posts from your peers. You can tell who's doing a fabulous job and who's doing a bare minimum. Please don't do the bare minimum. Please strive to be one of the rock stars of the group. And the only other way I know to maybe make this point is, I know many of you are parents. If you were paying for your child's college education and they were coming up with all these excuses of, I don't have time, I don't want to, it wasn't this way last term, so I'm going with last term's directions and not this term's directions, or you're too mean, you're too hard, whatever, and it's your dime paying for their education, what would you be telling them? Especially with all the videos, the free resources we're giving you. You know, your other instructors are constantly in the course room also posting videos and things, emails. So please, we can't help you if you don't want to help yourself. I'm giving you, nudges and pushes, and they're yours to do with. You have free will. We've learned about that in psychology. You have free will. So please take this if it applies. Remember, 4 peers over 4 days to earn more points. Run Grammarly, spell check. Stay very focused on what is required. That's how we grade. We don't, and these grading rubrics are put there so we don't show favoritism, so we can't, allow our biases to creep in. They're there to protect you and to protect us, that we're all doing our job correctly. And your job is a student right now. So I hope these tips help. Again, I encourage you, just set your alarm for maybe you get up 15 minutes early and check it before the family, log in, respond to somebody before the family gets up. Maybe, you have to send the kids off to school, but as soon, instead of getting on the phone or on Facebook, have the alarm go off. And when that alarm goes off, you're in the course room. And guess what? That's what I do. Every day at 11 o'clock, my alarm goes off and I log on. Now, granted, most of the time I'm in here before then and after, but if it's been a crazy day, I'm in there because the alarm told me to, and I'm stopping, and I've got it built into my day planner. So, hope these tips help. One other one I gave several of you, if you have small children, time management, trying to get your homework done, turn it into a game. Let them hold you accountable, just as you do a sticker, probably a star, gold star, a sticker chart when they do their homework. Let them give you one. Turn it into, if you've got to do your readings for the week, say, you know what, mama needs to, or dad needs to do homework. I need you to do your homework. Let's, again, set the timer for what's age appropriate for your children. It might be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but just from this week on learning, you can't overload and remember everything. It's more chunking. So let them handle the timer and tell them you need quiet, and maybe they read or play color while you're doing your homework. And then they get to give you the gold star, the reward. And then at the end of the week when your homework's done, maybe you do, microwave some popcorn and pick a movie on TV and you watch as a family. Because it is important to still have that family time. but your family needs to respect your time also on doing your homework. And it's your life. It's their life. I mean, it's a big commitment going to school. It's not easy. I've been there, done that myself. So I hope these tips help. And I'm thinking there was one more thing I wanted to talk about real quick, and bullying. Don't bully. Don't bully each other, and don't try to bully us, your instructors, because you'll lose. I don't know how to say it. You're going to lose. Don't bully. Keep it respectful. Keep your emails respectful. Your text messages respectful. Again, I'm here via text. One more thing. Sorry, keep it getting this a little bit longer than I wanted. But don't wait till Friday night, Saturday night, because guess what? We might be on, your instructors, we all might be on a date night with our loved ones. We might be just chilling because we've had a stressful week. I know you don't want to hear it, but you're not our only class. Most of us teach outside in seated classrooms. I own 2 businesses and teach for 2 other colleges, so I'm extremely busy. That's why I always tell you to connect with me. But please don't wait till Friday night, because again, if I'm at a movie theater, sorry, I can't check my phone. If, sorry, try to get to us before Friday night. Plus, if you're waiting till Friday night, how are you going to make the 4 interactions with your peers? I encourage you to be more proactive on Sunday and Monday, because you never know what's going to happen. So, okay, this video's gone longer than I wanted, and you're probably like, wah, 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 won't she shut up? So, recap real quick. 4 peers, 4 days, 150 words or more if possible. Grammar check. Run that Grammarly spell check. You'll love them once you get used to them. No bullying. Set a timer to remind yourself to log in daily. And study hard. It's like that one video I shared. It's your life. It's your life. Make it a great life. So everyone have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.